I'm convinced that Mykelti wants to be the new sister wife on the show because she is doing a lot of promo, a lot of Patreon, a lot of answering questions, being vulnerable. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find the clip where there was a clip where Mykelti was crying and saying how she didn't get enough love, blah blah. And she talked about Mary and how here's the thing. Nothing this family holds grudges against Mary. She has apologized to Mykelti for what she's done. But Mykelti said that she apologizes, then makes excuses for it. So maybe it wasn't a sincere apology. But I get the sense that even still, even with the apology, nothing would have mended her and Mary's relationship. So in this clip, Mykelti is on her Patreon responding to questions. And she talks about how Gwendolyn was mistreated. So she talks about how Gwendolyn was mistreated. Well, she didn't talk about how Gwendolyn excuse me, was mistreated. A viewer mentions it in one of the questions. So let's get into it.
Hypocritical when it comes to loyalty and trash talking. I agree, Stephanie. I think that he trash talks just as much as he claims everybody else does.
And Dill
Quoting
talks
to
too
Gwen,
much.
Robyn would shame Gwen and talk crap about her appearance and hair. Oh, poor Gwen.
This is why Gwendolyn doesn't like Robyn. Robyn's mean. And here's my thing. I'm on the fence about if I want to say this. Robyn, based on the looks that you producing, kid wise, you ain't got no room to talk about nobody's kids and their looks and their hair. Cause baby girl, Brianna and Aurora were beat with the ugly stick. I could talk about them too because they're grown. They are not cute. And Brianna looks like Robyn. She looks stressed. She got an old face for a young girl. She looks older than she needs to. She looks like she's under a lot of stress. Robyn has them doing PR for her, which is pathetic. Because nobody else will vouch for Robyn that she tried to help the relationships of the other sister wives and the other kids. We all know that's BS. Robyn's mean. So Robyn, the reason why she got along with Mary is because she was doing the same shit Mary was doing. Mary was doing the same things to Mykelti, criticizing her looks and the way she dressed and things like that. And hell, now we find out Robyn was doing the same thing to Gwen.
I think Gwen got it. There's a lot of people who didn't tweet Gwendolyn the best. Gwendolyn, she's incredible. She's beautiful. She's strong.
Notice how she immediately goes into the positives of her sister, which is nice, but glazes over what Robyn did. Won't give any criticism. Won't say that she was wrong, but when it comes to Mary, her mom, and her dad, she holds them accountable. But she's not holding Robyn accountable, and that's why I can't stand Mykelti because she picks and chooses who she wants to hold accountable. She's glazing over her sister's experience and not holding Robyn accountable.
Gwendolyn in herself is very much a Janelle. You know, she's very much this I am woman, hear me
I get
roar.
that sense.
Um, she's another one of my siblings that I think a lot of them just, none of my siblings had enough parent there, enough daddy time, enough mommy time, enough, I guess, love and attention, honestly, to be okay. You know, I think that all of my siblings could have used with a lot more.
Here's my thing, Mykelti. You're completely right at that. But look at the situation. Your mom had 6 kids she had to care for and go to work at night. Janelle had 6 kids that she had to work for and take care of. Cody wasn't involved. He wasn't helping. So when you have that many kids, somebody's going to get neglected. The more kids you have, the less time you have to give individual time. It takes a real effort to make individual time for all those kids. I, for one, have 3, and it is a lot of freaking work. And so I understand, that what she's saying and all, but yes, they shouldn't have so many kids so they can give the attention that's needed. But at the same time, they're doing their best. And Hell, I've seen people struggle to give one child enough attention. So until you're a parent, it's really hard to understand the pressure that comes with being a parent and giving them the attention and everything else they need, especially if there's lots of factors involved. They were in poverty. They were poor. They were eating packaged food. So they were really they were focused on surviving, and emotions was secondary.
More love and attention from their parents.
Not saying that was
Gwendlyn was
right.
definitely one of them. How do you think that watching the show has impacted your
She's getting on my nerves because she's not taking the question seriously and she's using an accent to try to she's mocking the viewers, in my opinion. I don't know why anybody would pay her to hear her talk. I wouldn't pay to hear her talk. I get it free on TikTok. But the mockery, if I was paying whatever they're paying, like $6, $20, some people, I would be highly offended.
relationship with family members? I think that it's made my relationship with my siblings stronger and me question my relationship with my parents.
So she's questioning her relationship with her parents now after watching the show. Hell, you should have been questioning your relationship with Cody, but you want to be on that show. And you know, if you got him in your corner, he's going to advocate hard for you to be on the show. Whereas Christine, she don't want to give up the spotlight. Christine want to be the star of the show. And so she don't need you dimming her light. And I think that that's the reason why, partially because she wants a relationship with her dad. She wants to be somebody's favorite. She was never the favorite growing up to her mom or her dad. And so now that he's ostracized and strained from all the other kids, she wanted to be the one that gets his attention because she knew that he desperately wanted to have some kind of connection to one of the kids. And so that's why she was willing to overlook some of the things that he's done. But I'm not surprised that she's questioning her relationship with her parents, but you should be questioning your relationship with Robyn. Now that you've done all uh her dirty work, she don't want nothing to do with you. And Christine, I don't know why you would be questioning your relationship with Christine. I would love to know more about that. Because I don't think her and Christine have as good of a relationship as she says. I really believe that Mykelti has a vendetta against Christine. Just some of the passive aggressive things she's done. That's just my thought.